and welcome to Mickey Art. My name's Michelle Edhouse and I'm hoping that you can hear me on this because we're a long way down. This is a 12 by 48 inch canvas and I am planning to do a Anne Osborne style flip and drag kind of deal. I have my colours all picked out. I am using Reeves Phthalo Blue, Reeves Cobalt Blue, Reeves Light Green, and Reeves White, Titanium White. And these, I'm trying to get my glove on while I'm talking to you, that's why I sound a bit distracted. These are all mixed with Floetrol and water with a little bit of Durex Play. So that's my silicone, the Durex Play. And as my base white, I'm going to be using the Spring Interior Exterior Semi-Gloss Acrylic that is from Bunnings, $23.70 for 4 litres, which is awesome, and again mixed with Floetrol and water. So let's get started. I had a spare tin somewhere. Where did I put that? There we go. So what we're going to do, some of you will be asking why am I using the Reeves acrylic in the painting and not why am I using the two different paints? Purely because I want to do it that way. So I don't have the silicone in this white, but I have it in the other colours. And so, as it's such a big canvas, I know you're not supposed to use a lot of paint in these flip and drags, and there is quite a bit of paint in that, but that's because it's a huge canvas. How's it get any better? So put that over there and let's get this canvas covered in white paint. I have some more made up if I need it. So start off, let's get it to both ends. And if you want to skip past this part, I really don't blame you. I usually do when I'm watching other people's paintings. Please don't think you have to watch every minute of my videos. Watch as much as is fun for you. If it's not fun for you, speed past it. It's totally cool. I've got some green on my glove, which is now on my painting. How does it get any better than that? So, now one of the things I have noticed with this house paint, it stinks. So if you are doing it in your house, no, we're going to need more paint. If you're doing it in your house, please do it in a room that nobody's going to be sleeping in. If you're doing it And if possible, don't do it in a room that people are sleeping in, because it's not cool. Not good for you to sleep with this paint. So please look after you, please look after your family. And what else is possible? How much fun can you have painting? Now, one of the things that I love about painting is the contribution it is to all the other areas of my life. When I'm choosing to paint, all the other areas of my life seem to go better. Now, if that's not occurring for you, stop painting. If it's stressing you out, if it's making you grumpy and unhappy, please stop. Do something else. Do something that's fun for you. Do something that's a contribution for you. I mean, I have a business outside of painting, and painting is a contribution to that business as well. I mean, if what you're doing is not fun, why on earth are you doing it? That's what I want to know. It's not fun for you, don't do it. It's not fun for you, don't do it. Let's get that lump out of there if I can. Alright. That's the boring stuff done. Okay, so we have relatively clean hands, and we have a giant canvas, and we have a pot with some paint in it. Let's see if I can do a very neat little flip. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Wow! Perfect! Ah! Brilliant! Not quite centered. Either way, but that paint's starting to seep out already. Ah, no. Oh, well. You know what? I had been wondering about how to get it from both ends, so that's how, is to do that. And how does it get any better than that? Okay, I'm going to tip it this way a bit. And just ask this divot here to fill in, because it's the only divot in the whole painting, which is kind of quite cool. So as you can see, can you see those lumps where there's the quantity of paint? It's just a matter of watching what they're doing, really, to see where the paint's going to run. Because where those quantities of paint are is what will run fastest. And that's cool. I like that. Now I'm going to take it back down the other way just a little bit. See what it'll do. I don't want to do too much because I don't want it too zigzaggy. I like the round yumminess. In fact, I'm going to leave that at that. Let me check that you can still see and that it's in focus. Okay. You see both ends? Yes. I've got to have the camera so high for this video because it's like, it's so big. Like, that's my arm strength. Arm's width. It's so cool. Anyway. What's this stuff going on here? Okay, so first of all, I'm going to torch it and see if there's any air bubbles. Just really, like, it's about this far away from the paint. It's only just warming it. And it's just inviting any silicone that's in underneath to come up to the top. And I learnt this slow method from Anne-Marie Ridderhoff. And it's the difference between close hot and distance warming, and it brings out the bigger cells, the nice big plump juicy ones like these ones over here. Now the next question is, does the painting desire me to tutu with it any more than that? I am loving it, and the tutu in me wants to play, and I know well enough to ask the painting what it desires rather than just jumping in and assuming. So for those of you that are new to my channel, I'm an access consciousness facilitator, and my target with my painting is to be in connection and communion with the painting, the paint, the canvas, and asking them what they desire to be, what I can contribute to them being everything they desire to be in the world. So there's just a few little places that I'm getting to do some blowing. And I've gone and got paint on my on my straw. So what I've found with the straw, if you're really gentle with it, you can actually create these little holes kind of things. You've got to be careful how much you blow, otherwise that goes back in as the paint fills them back up. So what I'm actually trying to do is blow them so lightly that I'm actually only blowing the top layer, and I'm leaving the bottom layer intact so that it doesn't have to fill back in so much. And let's see what those have to do. Those do with themselves. And is there anything else that this painting would like? What do you guys know? What are you aware of? Sorry if my head's in the way. If you were me, what would you choose? What would you be aware of? What's the painting telling you? Leave a comment and let me know what you're aware of. If you're interested, once my channel reaches 1,000 subscribers, I'm going to be running a free Unleashing Your Creativity call series, live stream, that you can jump on and ask questions, and we can use the amazing tools of Access Consciousness to create more ease with your creativity, whether you be a painter, whether you be a writer, whatever, or whether you're creating businesses. I love working with business owners and creating a family. Whatever you're creating, these tools can be used for it. So if that's of any interest to you, make sure you subscribe, and I will keep you informed as to once we have a date for that. Obviously, the more people that subscribe, the quicker that'll come. Okay, I'm just noticing there's a few bits which I think might be actual bits in the paint, so I'm going to fish those out. Because we don't want the painting drying with those in them. Little bits of hair. There it is. had attack of the bugs lately. I had a back window open in my studio and the bugs were coming in, and something about paint that attracts them, and they were dive bombing. I had one painting that had 7 dead bugs in it the next morning. I was not happy. So that window got closed. It's a bit hotter in here now as it comes towards summer here in New Zealand. So I need to be very aware of how I can be keeping the temperature down in here so that the paint doesn't dry too quickly and crack without having the windows wide open and letting in the bugs. Interesting. Right, I like it. I like it a lot, and I'm gonna leave it like that. Otherwise, if I keep playing, I'll screw it up. I actually almost feel like I shouldn't have done these. They've lost their roundness. And actually going to open them up. So that they don't look like they're supposed to be closed. Balance that out a little bit. Right. Stop it, Michelle, stop it. Just going to give it one more flip with the heat gun to get those bubbles that I just created out. Alright, let's get you down. Let's show you it up close up and personal. Where do we begin to show you all the beauty that this painting is? Some really yummy, big yummy cells in there. Sorry about my shaky hand. there any patches that you want a close-up of? How's that? Yummy. Look at the little bit of intricacy within that green. It's very blue, but then bearing in mind I did put 2 different colours of blue in there. But the green just breaks it up. Look at that lacing. Oh. How does it get any better than that? Oh, I like this bit in here. What do you guys reckon? Do you like that bit? This bit, where's my finger? There. They look like little island atolls. By the way, I love it when you guys tell me what you can see. I love seeing my paintings through other eyes. It's very cool. See how when I put the torch on those little wispy bits, I got lots of little tiny little cells. Little bubble cells. How's it get any better than that? Alright. Well guys, I don't know if I can fit that all in with my hands held. There we go. How does it get any better than that? 48 by 12. Thanks for joining me here at Mickey Art TV. I adore you all. If you haven't already subscribed, please go ahead and subscribe. Once we hit that 1,000 subscriber marks, there'll be that free Unleashing Your Creativity class. And what else is possible if you're willing to allow yourself to be aware of what all objects and all beings desire to be and what contribution you can be. Thanks again for joining me. Have fun. Bye bye.